November 29th, Michigan taking on Tennessee in the opening round of the NCAA Tournament. Wolverines hit the ground running. Set 1, Tennessee having big problems with Jennifer Cross as she was all over the floor. Went for 2 blocks here. Then Cross comes up with a kill. And then the service ace as her all-around game was working. 10-7 Wolverines.
What Jen's doing a great job of, too, is she's very much a student of the game. You know, she really loves to think through the game. And so there's lots of times in the match where I could see her communicating with other players and, you know, giving them ideas of what they're going to do and kind of setting up our team a little bit to defend. So I really just love how she's bringing that whole approach to the game.
Molly Toon had 5 kills in the first set as the Maize and Blue held the lead throughout until Cross closed things out right here, 25-22, Michigan. The second set was also all Wolverines. Lexi Irwin dominated the Volunteers, recording 7 kills in set 2, as the Maize and Blue took advantage of 8 Tennessee errors, opening up a 10-3 lead, which they never relinquished in the 25-17 win.
Tennessee started to kind of commit on one hitter or the other, and Lexi Dannemiller did a really good job of seeing it, as well as other players talking to her to let her know what blockers were going where, so that helped us a lot.
Even though Tennessee was making a good run at us, you know, they were always coming from behind, and I think that still allows us to be a little bit more controlled and more composed and know that we had the confidence those first 2 sets, we had the ability to play at that level. So yeah, I think it's certainly, you want to get out fast if you can, but the bottom line is you got to win 3, and so it doesn't matter what order you win, you got to make sure you get the 3rd one.
It was the Volunteers who came out strong in the 3rd set. Toon had 6 kills and Irwin had 5, but it wasn't enough to hold off Tennessee as the Volunteers won 25-22. Tennessee evened up things with U of M in the 4th set as Kelsey Robinson and Leslie Sikra had 4 kills apiece in the 25-19 win.
Part of the problem in Game 3 and Game 4 was that we got out of system a little bit more. Not a lot, just enough to take our middles and Lexi's attacking option out. And now all of a sudden we had to go to the outside. And now they've started gang blocking us. And these guys were having a harder time getting kills because of that. But as soon as Jen's a threat or Claire's a threat or KG's a threat or our setter's a threat, then there's a little seam or a little hole. And these two can terminate as well as anybody if they've got a seam or a hole. There's no question about it.
In the 5th and deciding set, Michigan jumped out early on the Volunteers thanks to Irwin's attacks and back-to-back aces from Lexi Dannemiller. It gave Michigan a 6-3 advantage. Irwin would finish with 5 of her game-high 26 kills in the set, and Dannemiller had a pair of big kills late before Toon's 20th termination of the night put the final touches on a 15-10 5th set win, giving Michigan the 5-set victory.
But I was really very proud of how our team responded in the 5th set when, you know, 5th sets are like sprints. They're fast races, and you got to get off the blocks quick. And I thought we did a great job of just kind of letting those first 4 games go, good and bad, and just playing that 5th set really well. And very, very proud of how they responded, and looking forward to moving on.
The Wolverines move on to play host Louisville on Friday night at 7:30 at the KFC Yum Center. For MGoBlue.com, I'm Anthony Polidano.